Hello everyone, here today we're talking about some severe weather and hurricanes developing. You can see here enhanced risk of severe weather today in the Midwest. Well, that comes with a 5% chance of seeing tornadoes. Continuing to day 2, we have this slight risk. This also does come with that 5% chance of seeing tornadoes within 25 miles, along with the day 1 does. Then on the day 3 outlook, we do have another slight risk of severe weather. This one in Ohio and Pennsylvania. Expect some severe thunderstorms to go with that. Now we have the main topic of the video. Alright, so we're going to be looking at this right here. You can see we have 2 chances of development. We'll be focusing on the red one, you can see, which is moving into the Caribbean now. Alright, starts off, you can see an area of moisture in the Caribbean, which will be moving into the Gulf of Mexico before it slowly dies out. And then after this, once it goes to the next one, there we go, we see 2 areas of moisture in the Atlantic moving into the Caribbean. One of those looks like a hurricane or maybe a tropical storm at the least. And the next one behind it tries to do the same thing, but it's not going to be as successful, most likely, I believe. That's going to move towards the Caribbean, Lesser Antilles, and that will make landfall near St. Lucia or St. Kitts and the Grenadines, I think. That and the one behind it will make landfall just to the south there. The big one will go in between Haiti and Jamaica, I believe, most likely, possibly making a slight landfall in Haiti. Then it will continue past after weakening ever so slightly. Then it will go in between Cuba and the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico, possibly making a bit of a landfall in the Yucatan of Mexico. And then it will move into the Gulf of Mexico, most likely dying out as it moves towards the Rio Grande River. Then you can see another system developing in north of the Bahamas. Now we're going to look at the wind fields. You can see here the system that attempted to become a hurricane in the Gulf of Mexico. Wind field becomes very broad. You can see the one in the Atlantic becomes much more intense and tightened. The one behind it begins to do the same as well. You can see it makes landfall in the Lesser Antilles. Here's a closer look at it when it makes landfall near Haiti. And then it will continue weakening a bunch in between Cuba and the Yucatan Peninsula. Then it will give a last-ditch attempt to re-intensify. U.S.-Mexico border.